A child that was born that was premature that lived, and now they're a doctor. That's a legacy. A child that was fed, that hadn't been fed before, grew up and started a corporate farm for an entire region. That's the legacy. A teacher that teaches a child science, and they find a cure for a particular disease in their country. That's the legacy you'd be leaving. What it will do is continue to alleviate the same suffering. We would like to think there's an end to that. Police would like to think there's an end to crime. The firefighters would like to think there's an end to fires. Well, there's not an end to poverty. It will always be with us. So your legacy will be, I did something about it. And when your grandchildren look at it, they'll be able to say the same thing. My grandfather or great-grandfather started this. And all these years later, we can point back to more people than we could possibly count that have benefited and continue to benefit from it.
Generation today can plant a seed that can continue to sprout and grow for generations to come. I think with a almost 20-year history of successful projects, never losing a project, and working in more than 800 communities in 90 countries, we have a substantial history that supports the growth and future that we are addressing now. We are standing on an incredible foundation, and it's an opportunity to really make a significant global impact with a trusted, experienced partner that is here for only one reason, and that is to serve the people that we work with in developing countries.
You can't do more with anybody else than you can do through the Transforming Communities Initiative with IMEC. By working under the umbrella of all three pillars, health, hunger, and education, your footprint within a community is so firmly established and in such a honorable and healthy way, you're leveraging the community's own capabilities of helping themselves. In a world where $200 buys nothing in some situations, and yet $200 can also buy a below-the-waist amputation, you want this kind of expertise on your side when you're considering what you're going to do and be known for the rest of your life. The relationship that you can have with the families that you'll be helping is going to create a circumstance where you're building your own family up beyond what you ever would have imagined otherwise.
To be able to connect directly with a community and advance it, to take patients off of a dirt floor and put them on a bed, to take children with no food and no uniforms and no school materials and give them those things and educate them. And then to be able to follow that community and see that patient was healed, and see that child did go to school, and see that young man did receive vocational training and he is now working. It's a long-term impact, and it's an impact that people can commit to for more than one generation.
When you engage with people on this level of health, hunger, or education, your impact is so steadfast and so long-term that you'll be a part of that community for the rest of your life.
What we have assured ourselves of is we built the systems and we built the organization and the elements needed to be successful. So we've built all the infrastructure elements needed to do this, and we are humble enough to realize, let others carry it through. That's why it's going to be successful. That's the legacy. That's the legacy you'd be leaving.